Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Robert, how are you? Z, Sandy. Who else do we have here? Karen's here. Hey, Robert. Double Robert, good morning. All right, we're filling up. Bob's here. Arturo, Jacqueline. There you are.
Good morning, everyone. Hope everybody's doing great. Need to make adjustments. There we go. Good morning. The camera actually looks pretty good. That's much better. Much better. Yeah, that's it right there. Morning, Bob. Morning, Fergie. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. Let's go all the way to the top. Glemmo, Ron, David, Petro. We got Murmis, Flying Ronin. Flying Ronin. I like that. Steven, how are you? Cyrus, how are you? Oh, there's usually about between 250 and 300, just depending on what's going on, Bob, in the class. Um, Stephen, Robert, Ferry, Bob, Wes. Good morning, Wes. Lisa, good morning. Gary, good morning. David, good morning. What happened to the building behind me? Oh, they're using my green screen in the other room. I'll get it back in the next day or two. It gives me an opportunity to wear shirts that have green on it because otherwise I can't wear them. So I use this opportunity to wear clothing that has green on the things that get me excited. BB, good morning. Kay, how are you? Betty, how are you? Let's see. Adam, how are you? Tom, Randy, Cyrus. Clyde's taking too many days off. He'll be back next week. War Dog, how are you? Charles, how are you? Leslie, Kay, Gary, Dalton, Noel, Anthony, Bob again, Robinson. There's a lot of folks here. Steve, Rebaya, Mary, and if I miss Louis, and if I miss somebody, I apologize. Glenn, Mike. Yeah, Matt, cheer up. You look miserable.
I'm miserable from this market.
Yeah, it's just this market is just there's just nothing going on right now. So let's we got a few minutes. Let's talk while the room is getting filled up. This will get folks to come earlier. So let's see here. Screen number 6. He does, Cyrus. He does. He always misses you. So this morning we had the where is it here? Thank God it's Friday, man. Thank God it's Friday. This morning we had housing starts. They came out better than expected. Fed spoke. I honestly don't know what what they said, but I know whatever they said wasn't anything crazy or anything really bad because the market's fairly stable right now. I'm not seeing anything crazy. Ken, how are you? Yeah, I gave you that. I gave you the Expedia trade. Remember, I told you on Wednesday. I said, Adam, oh Matt, something for you to do.
Mm-hmm.
Can you detach my picture so you can move me? You don't like how I look, huh, Ann? You want to detach my picture? Mm-mm-mm. I tell you, I tell you. Okay, Tom, we're still in LTHM. No, I'm still in LTHM. So let me tell you what we're at right now. Um, we took profit on Shopify. The looks good on the daily. Nice little profit on shop. Not a big profit. A little shopper on profit product on on Shopify. I'm looking at Spotify, so I'm confusing Spotify and Shopify. We went long on GE. We're currently in GE right now. You can see how GE looks right now. Matt says I'm a brave man for taking it at these levels, which I agree with him on. And by the way, if you're day trading this stock, just FYI, if you're day trading, I would put my stop loss right here, right there, right there. Because if it goes to this level, you don't want it. I'm not sure if I'm going to be day trading it or not. Probably going to be holding it overnight because I really love the daily chart. But it looks really good on the daily. Look at this. Nice, strong move. Okay. And we're long GS. Oh, not GS. Sorry. We're long. Again, I'm confused. Dollar General. Dollar General. Holiday volume and also because of the gap. I'll talk about that in a minute. So there's a learning exercise here. You see this red line? So the stock went from, we bought the stock like right here on a breakout. It went down a lot on a, if you were looking at your P&L, you would be very, very nervous. But I told you, don't look at your P&L, look at the chart. You didn't get into this looking at your P&L. Your P&L is not going to get you out of it. It's just going to cause you friction. There you are, Robert. Good for you. Nice, nice. Matt will copy that down as well. Yeah, I really like GE right now. It looks like a cool play. Now where are we? So the stock went down yesterday. People, you're welcome. You're welcome. If you guys made money, if I helped you make money in Tesla the last 2 days, post it here and let me know how much. Inquiring minds want to know. All right, Adam made. You got to keep Matt busy. See, if you don't post your winnings, Matt won't have anything to do for the next hour. Don't you want to keep Matt busy? All right, so the stock went down, gap down, but it was still holding on to the 8-day EMA. And then I showed you exactly where I would exit the stock. And today, if you look at the stock, it pulled up really well. So, I mean, we still have quite a while to go. But again, thank you, Stephen. But again, we're still in the stock. This is why I say you are going to tremendously disadvantage yourself if you always lean on the intraday price action. You would be much better off. Thank you, Bud. You would be much better off leaning on the daily because we use the daily to get us into the trades. So if I was looking at the daily on GE, for example, hypothetically speaking, wink, wink, I would probably put my stop right here, right here. But for day trading, good, BB. You better keep writing, Matt. Good, good. On an intraday, I would put it right, like I said, right under here. Because you could see consolidated quite a while over here. Now you could say under here, but that's still kind of random. I would put it right underneath there, which is not that big of a risk if you ask me on a day trade. And we're also still short LTHM. There's a learning exercise here too. Now I'm not giving you these so you can copy these trades. I'm giving you these to you because there's a learning exercise here. So this is a stock. We shorted this stock right here. It went against us. Yesterday, it really went our way. I think we were only down about 20 cents, 30 cents, something like that. And then this morning, it actually broke the low by 2 cents, which I know it doesn't mean much to you, but that's a significant technical violation. The low here, 4 cents actually. I stand corrected. I think Thinkorswim sometimes has different prices. Let me check. Do you guys mind if I check real quick? It'll just take a second. I've seen this a few times. So it says yesterday's low. No, I'm right. No, it's accurate. Okay, it's accurate. So yeah, it's the same. So 4 cents lower. Now I know it's not as significant, but it's a technical violation. And it's not really looking to go up, and it's trading below the 8-day EMA again. I think we can make another low here. So notice I'm looking at the daily chart. Now, you know why we've been right on Tesla a lot? Because we're looking at the daily chart. We're not looking at intraday chart. It gives us a big, big advantage. It gives us a big, big advantage over most guys out there. You understand? Because we get we separate ourselves from the noise. But Roger, I only want to buy 3 days options and I want to have 30-cent risk and I want to scalp the losers and make money on winners. You could do that, but you're going to make less money and your win rate's going to be probably 70% instead of 85, 90%. So, oh, wow. Shouting. Randy says, you have helped me mindset tremendously last couple of weeks. Also reading, oh, Trading in the Zone. I've been with you for 2 years and feeling better now about trades than ever. Thank you, and Matt. My pleasure. Yeah, it's very chaotic and it's very noisy. So you got to be careful. And also it takes a lot of mental confidence to go into a trade. Well, Bob, I want to be respectful to people. It takes a lot of balls to get into a trade when it's up here. Most folks don't want to do that. Most beginners don't want to do that. So Trading in the Zone is an incredible book. If reading that book isn't going to get you anywhere, if you start applying the principles that you learn in that book, you will actually be focused on what will help you make money. Because here's the deal. I can give you the best strategy in the world. Yes, I do, Robert. I'm still holding it. I can give you the best strategy in the world, but if you don't have the mental capacity, and I'm not saying anybody has mental capacity like a child. I mean, trading wise, if you don't have the trading edge, you're not going to be able to do well. So thank you. Wow, getting some wonderful, wonderful feedback today. I really do appreciate it. T-Buzz, do you want to say hello to everybody here? Come over here. Come over here. Just wave at everybody and say hello.
Where am I looking?
Right there. There you are.
Hey, folks.
There he is. All right.
I told Roger this morning I was really enjoying his commentary.
He was.
And yesterday, I just got through telling somebody, boy, this is like watching paint dry today. And all of a sudden he put in his deal. This is like watching paint dry. I said, my office bugged or what? But anyway, no, it's an old saying in this business when you have a market like yesterday.
And today.
Yeah.
And today. And today. Yeah.
But there you go.
Yeah. Thanks, T-Buzz. He'll hook you if you want. He can hook up one of your TVs for this station. Just let him know, and he'll hook you. I'm watching this. Yeah. It is. So, what's the name of it, Matt? So I can tell folks what we're talking about here.
Trader TV Live.
Yeah. So there's a YouTube channel that Matt is addicted to. It's called Traders TV Live. It's a YouTube channel, and we finally got my TV here this was outside in my backyard. This TV was in my backyard for 4 years, and it works. And it works perfectly. Right. So I brought it here and we have this Trader TV Live. It's like CNBC for day traders. I don't know if you guys watch it or not. It's Canadian. They're Canadian, but they trade American stocks. It's a great free show. I've never seen it before. Just have it on as the day goes on. It's really, really great.
The best source for news.
Best source for news. Yeah.
Something's actually relevant. They got it faster than anybody else.
Yeah. Yeah. So glad somebody just said something cool. Cher said something really cool. Yeah, about position size. Remember something. Here's the thing. You're trying. It's really ironic because here's the irony of it all. You got into trading to make money, right? So why don't you? And then you would. Let me explain to you what it is. It really is. So you get into trading to make money. Okay. You obviously would never, ever, ever put money into the market, real money into the market, unless you knew you had an edge. Otherwise, I mean, you're not going to take your life savings and go to Las Vegas, right? I mean, you will lose over time. It's a mathematic certainty. Now, if you're saying right now, no, you don't know what you're talking, then you shouldn't be listening to me. Then you don't understand how math works. Okay, that's just straight up. You shouldn't be listening to me. But most people understand if they go to Las Vegas, Vegas doesn't have an edge, you will lose. So let's talk about trading. How does that happen in trading? So look at the logic here. You start trading, you get into the markets, you begin to focus on things that are important. You put money from your account that you actually can't afford to lose. You think you would never, ever place a trade unless you actually thought mentally that you had an edge. So you do. And then you realize you don't because your account is busted. And that's the best proof there is. So what I'm trying to explain to you is unless you have that edge, and I mean the mental edge, and I'm not talking about you having mental issues or anxiety or depression. That's your problem. I'm talking about trading. If you don't have the trading mental together, there's no way in hell you will make money, even if you have my tools and they work really well. You guys know that. So, or anybody's tools. It's going to be impossible. So I'm explaining to you, why not start with a share, figure it out, make tons of mistakes while you're at it, lose a little bit of money. Ooh, I lost $100 on the last 100 trades. Ooh. And then start out trading the right way where you will really have an edge. Isn't it better to put yourself in school for several months, get it right before you do it? That's all I'm saying. Now, I know it doesn't make any sense. I know it's crazy what I'm saying, right? Like risk less, paper trade, dollar one share. I know. I should lose my trading license for giving you guys logical common sense. But that's what it is. Do you guys really think you can go against me? You can't. You're not going to be able to do it. But maybe you will after you get some training. The point is, you are competing against the guys that are on this Trader TV Live, against guys like me, people who've been watching the market for years and decades, who live for this stuff. Do yourself a favor. Try a different way. Because here's the thing I'm going to tell you right now, okay? You will never, ever, if you know how to trade correctly, and if you can make consistent profit from the market, you will have absolutely no problem finding people to give you money to trade. Matter of fact, your problem is going to be keeping them away from you. Every family member, everybody I know, every friend I know, everybody I know, almost everybody I know has asked me to trade for them. So the point of the matter is, there you go, Jeff. So my point is, why mess around? Why screw around? Why put yourself in a position of weakness if you can put yourself in a position of strength and then actually trade when you really know what you're doing, not because you think you know what you're doing, but because you actually know what you're doing, because your account statement says that. Now, if I'm telling anything here that's crazy, I'm sorry. You're not ready to hear the truth. It's like when I did the quiz and I asked you guys how many of you think you're mentally correct in terms of trading. Your trading is mentally correct, and 75% they have it together, and 25% said they don't. 25%. That's a big number, big number. So I'm wondering after trading in the zone, how many of you think you have the mental aspect right? I bet you those 24% who read that book, they would all say no, they do not. I'm setting up log like one you've sent us. Yeah, trading sync or trader's edge, one or the other. They're both. I'm going to start tracking them as well. I need to create tags. I need to create tags for you because those things are useless if you don't know how to tag them right, and you don't know how to tag them right. Trust me, you don't know how to tag them right. I got to tag them for you. Okay, let's talk markets now. Man, I am tired. I'm not just working this week and the markets are crap, but I've had visitors at my house since last week. And you know, when you have visitors in the house, it's not easy to tune out when you're at home. So I've been going to the gym after work, and then I've been entertaining. And oh, I am sharing my screen. Okay. So it's been really tiring for me. And yes, that does impact your emotions. And if you think it doesn't, and if you think that that's not something we put in our journal, big mistake. Fear, emotion, panic, anxiety. You wait till you see the taggings on that disengage. Sorry, Jim, I don't know what you're referring to. Great week, battling tough days. Hey, Mary. Sorry, Jim, I'm not 100% what you're saying. So let's look at the market. Let's look at SPY. So somebody asked me why this week is such a uneventful week, why there's just nothing going on. Well, it's this. This was the big problem. You see all the price action. Oh, yeah. Well, they're leaving tomorrow or Sunday morning. And they're great. It's not them. It's just me. I want to hang out with them. They're my wife's best friend and her husband, and they mean a lot to her, and they're great people, and I've known them for 23 years. So I want to be there, but it's just hard, when you have to entertain. Anyways, so the reason why the S&P, the reason why you're seeing this is because the market, you might have noticed, I always say markets do two things. They go up and they go sideways. They go up and they go sideways. Well, when you see this gap, that's like the market going up for 3 days straight or 2 days straight. You understand? So it puts you in a position. I don't know if next week will be slow, Scott, but historically it's been like watching paint dry. Exactly, Cher. Exactly. Yeah. So this gap is imagine instead of having a gap, you have a big day like this here. So the market basically went like this, and now it has to calibrate itself and get used to itself after what it experienced. So that takes, and then you've got the holidays next week, and people are already going out of town right now. There's not a major commitment to the market. This is why swing trading sometimes is useful, because you get stuck in a position and you're like, okay, it hasn't hit my stop loss. The trading TV, Rob, Matt, can you respond to Rob, please? And that's why sometimes you just don't get any follow through. So you got to be really careful. And sometimes swing trading is the way to go, because you just don't, you're not at your profit target. You're not at your stop loss. There's just nothing to do. So, follow through, the follow through is the big problem. We're not seeing much follow through. And right now it's interesting. Keep your eye on that that RSI thing, Matt, that we were talking about earlier. Okay, it's interesting. Like, let's see if it does. Matt and I are experimenting with a different indicator, a variation of the RSI, and I want to see how accurate it is. We're playing around with it right now. What were the books and authors I mentioned? Trade Your Way to Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. He retired. It's really good right now. I mean, to read that book, it's really good to read that book. Yeah, that's the TV channel. We do have one. I have one somewhere. I have a pub t-shirt. I just need to wear, and I have a hoodie too. He did. I think he did just share it with everybody. Yeah, it's great. I don't have the sound on right now, but it's, and they don't trade 100% my way, but you'll hear them. Relative strength. There's relative strength in this stock. Anyways, good stuff. Okay, so markets are consolidating. They're breaking higher, or at least they were breaking higher earlier. They're very consolidating right now. There's not much trading action, which is okay. Let me just quickly check positions, see how they're doing. So dollar, yeah, good. Dollar General is starting to come up. It's holding on. Let's see how LTHM is not at all cooperating, but it's really not. It's up 25 cents. A whole 25 cents. Look at that. I want to see it break down further and break this low. That's what we need to see. But here we are. We're just holding on right now. So I don't have any shorts for you today. Because remember, we look for stocks that are breaking down, and there's just nothing breaking down that's showing any significant movement in the way we want to see things. So we got to be very, very careful. But I am going to give you some longs that I like. Now, I got an email yesterday. Somebody sent me an email yesterday, and they said, Roger, you give 10, 20 trades in your VIP room. How come, why can't you just give us 2 or 3? Because I want you to learn. If I pick them out for you, you're never going to look at the charts. I want you to learn. I want you to figure out how to do this yourself. Okay? You guys understand? It's easy for me. I could just come here and give you 3 trades. I could be done in 20 minutes. I could save myself 40 minutes of time. I can eat my lunch right now instead of talking to you. But I don't want to do that. I want to talk to you, explain things, and teach you. Now, you guys have been getting better. I've been sending you some quizzes the last couple of days, and you guys have been catching on. And I like that, and I'm going to keep doing that. Do you guys like when I send you those little quizzes on Telegram? Can you imagine if I do that to the other channel where there's 2,450 people? Ay vey. I didn't change the master volume from 50 to 20. I did? No, that's just bar chart. I'm sorry. No, it's just bar chart. It's 50. It should be 50. Oops. It should be 50. By the way, the difference between 50 and 20 is, All right. I'm glad you guys feel that way. Glad you guys feel this way. Okay. So now let's talk about stocks, right? Let's talk about stocks that I like. And by the way, I think T-Buzz is going live today at 3 p.m. Matt will post a link. Maybe you can even do it right now while we're just hanging out. So I like how it took out the high here. I like semiconductors. If any consolation, I have learned winner on Dash. Good. Good. I think since we changed the style of this room, folks have been very, very happy. I've been getting about 5 times as many emails a day. Oh, yes. No, Matt, that's the tease. That's for me. You just send them the link in the chat. You send them the.
Oh.
Matt's going all the way today.
Backwards. They're not.
Yeah, it's all good. So Micron. Good, Ken. Good. So glad that you've stuck it out all this time. Okay. We'll go here to 12/1, 14 days. We got holidays coming on. We don't know what's going to happen. We want to stay nimble. Yeah. And we like 75 strike price right here. Yeah. Next one. DKNG. You notice when we're looking through these, we barely even look at the intraday charts. You don't need to look at the intraday charts. Oh, stop loss, stop loss. Yes, 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 yes. Stop loss. I forgot. Thank you, Sandy. So where would you guys put a stop loss here? What price level? You tell me. Where would you negate this trade? Let's play who has the stop loss. Yep, about 75. Oh, somewhere right here. Somewhere right there, about 75, 75.50. You guys are right. You guys are all right. Not 76. No. Right around 70. We're all in the same ballpark here. Somewhere right in this ballpark right there. You guys are right. See, you're learning. You're learning. I love it. Matt, they're learning.
That's good.
The earnings on Micron are not till on Nvidia are not till Tuesday. I would probably want to see how it's doing on Monday, Terry, because if Nvidia is running up like a madman on Monday, though, then it is going to have a nice effect on us. So it could and it couldn't. Mostly AMD, but Micron will definitely suffer the brunt of it, which means I got to remind myself to I got to get rid of that Nvidia option to close it out today that we put on Monday for the. You set a reminder for me, Matt? Okay. Good. So you see how that indicator just went red, Matt? The one that you installed this morning? And you don't see it on, you don't have it on your, put it on. It's interesting right now. We're testing a new indicator. It was, no, you shouldn't, Betty, but you should have a mental stop loss. A mental stop loss. DK and G.
On the SPY?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, and now they're looking for things that are really strong. So we're just talking about the TV show and the things that they're looking at. Okay, where would you put a stop loss here? Mental, Betty, mental stop loss. Where would you put it here? Come on. Gus says 36. No, Gus. No. Right here, 35.57. No. Right here. Right below this bar, below the swing. Because if it broke down below the swing, I probably would not want to have it anymore. It would probably be a peak out right here. So somewhere right around here. Give your stops a little room to breathe. Okay. Sorry about that. A mental stop limit is not something you really do. Yeah, mentally. I have an alert here. And so the alert goes out. I could see what's going on. Am I getting stopped out because the stock market is having a flush? Is it the sector? I want to know what's going on. I don't want to just get stopped out. I want to know what's going on with the market, with the sector, with the stock. I want to know what's going on with this level. Cyrus, I already went through it. I got other stocks to get through today. If I finish a little bit earlier, which I think I will, I'm mostly using TC2000. I'm mostly just using bar chart for you guys. Matt has to set up my TC2000. He's doing something right now. He's going to do that, and then we're going to completely switch over. But people seem to like it here, so I'm just doing that now. Wait, there's no options on DraftKings? What's going on? What's going on here? Here we go. 12-1 expirations. Yeah, just an alert, Betty. An alert. That's why it's called a mental stop. Just an alert for yourself. I probably should have been clearer. 3650 right here. Yeah, an alert. A mental stop or an alert. And for entries too. You should be doing that all day. You should be just alert, setting alerts.
Have one go off.
He just had one going off. Share says apparently I didn't get the right Micron call price. If the stop is 75.50, the call can't be 75. Why not, Share? Why can't the call be 75? It is 75. Doesn't mean the price is at 75. We're going in the money. Exactly, Betty. You got it. Betty seems to be picking up on this stuff pretty darn well. I like what I'm seeing. All right, let's move on. It's taking us longer to get through stocks, but that's okay. We're learning something here. Now, let me ask you guys a question. How many times have we brought this stock up? How many times in the last, say, month would you say we brought it up? 32. Michael's like 30. A lot, right? And what has it been doing? And guess what? It's still doing it. Stop trying to find tops and bottoms. I'll give you the stop loss for this too, in case you're interested. 14 days out, 71 strike price. See, it's at 74, but I'm going to a 71 strike price. And for anybody who doesn't understand why I'm doing a 71 strike price, I've explained it at least 100 times, and it's in that doc. So where would I put a stop loss here? Yeah, it looks great. Cyrus says 69. No, I would put a stop loss here at right here, 65. Not 69, 65. You guys want to put a stop loss right here? Are you telling me that if this goes back right here, you're going to negate this trade? If this goes back here, this is going to look fantastic. For example, let me show you. See, I'm glad we're spending more time on this. It's worth it. Hold on, I got to send out an alert real quick. All right. All right. Took a little profit on GE there. It's still, I think it's still going to go. Sometimes I send the alerts early when I see them moving up because I see momentum coming in and I want you guys to get in on it. So I think it's going to continue moving up. The short-term price action is oversold. So the fact that it's moving higher now is really good. So you could probably squeeze out a little more out of it. All right. Hey, Matt, that's 2 profits today we took.
Nice.
I think. Did we take 2 or 1? No, I think that's the first one. Oh, we took a profit on Shopify. That's what confused me. All right. Yeah, Shopify. You're right, Don. Another stock that I'm looking at right now is Ross Store. Just giving you heads up. Ross Store. Okay. Ross Store. So this is a perfect example. Look, we went back, we gapped up, we went back into range here. It's still holding. So when you look at, what was that stock? ANF. If we were to come back, let me just draw it. If we were to come back right here, which is above the level you guys set it, that's what we want, Adam. Nice. And I think it's got more upside. I think it's got more upside to go. See that? So I'd want to go below the noise. I'd want to go below the noise, somewhere right here, about 65. Okay, let's continue. Doesn't stop loss have some subjectivity according to one's tolerance risk? Stephen, you know what you just said? I should be trading my P&L, shouldn't I? No, you should be using your position size to measure your tolerance for risk, not your stop loss. That is completely incorrect. Okay, Stephen? Your risk tolerance and your stop loss have zero to do with one another. That's why we got out of town with a profit on Shopify this morning, and it continued going higher. So I don't know. Tom, you should look at the Telegram channel. What price point got to take profit on GE? It was at right here. Hold on. Right around 90, 91, 92, 119, 92. It got in around 119, 60, 65. But this was just a quick trade. I send it on Telegram alert. I send it on Telegram. I mean, it's all on Telegram, guys. Okay, let's continue. And again, I think it's going to go higher because the market is oversold on a 5-minute basis right now, and it hasn't pulled back at all. At all. And Expedia still looks good. Okay, let's continue. So you guys understand you don't want to be this tight. Now, if you're day trading, being this tight is okay, but if you're day trading, you're better off going to the daily and just putting it under the price action, the recent price action, or below the day low. But don't mess around, okay? You had to sell half shop? What? Am I losing my mind or something? Let's take small profit on shop and wait for pullback. I may want to get back in. Where does it say anything about half size? I never said anything about half size. I'm reading it right now. I send it to you at 9:34. I'm reading the Telegram. It says, let's take small profit on shop and wait for pullback. I may want to get back in. I did not say that. I did not say that. That's the beautiful thing about Telegram. It has this timestamp. Yeah. So again, anybody who thinks that your risk tolerance has to do with your account size is not trading correctly, and you're trading your account, your P&L. Remember what I said? Don't trade the P&L. Trade the chart. The chart didn't get you out of the trade. Don't let the P&L get you. The chart didn't get you into the trade. Don't let the chart get you out of the trade. I know it's very complicated, but I'm watching you. All right, let's continue. It's good. We're getting good questions, interaction. American Tower, look at that. It's looking really strong here, and volume is good too. It's a little deviated from this, but it's moving in the right direction. Let's see if there's a resistance area here. Yep, there's a resistance area. Yeah, it's actually right at 206. We have some room. We got some room still. Yeah, Robinson. So far I'm only doing stocks. So here's the plan, guys. I'm doing this with stocks. I know that a lot of you are doing it with options. I wanted to get feedback for a couple of weeks, give you some swing trades with options, start collecting data. The data that I've been getting so far is, hey, we're doing really well with options. All the stocks you're giving us have good liquidity. So little by little, we're going to switch over to options. Not switch over, supplement to options. Do like 50% options, 50% stocks for the day trades, okay? Because have you noticed I haven't given you an illiquid trade for options? I'm doing that specifically. I'm filtering stocks that have good options because I know you guys are trading options. I know I'm telling you not to, but I know you guys are. So I'm trying to make this exactly, Cyrus. So I'm just trying to do it slowly, sprinkling in, give you some freebies, just like I did with the day trading room. Remember how I did it very slowly, very nonchalant? Hey, there's this trade, there's this trade. Next thing you know, there's 130 trades in the room. But I want to do it slowly because I need to make sure, I need to be confident that it's working that way. Okay. All right, let's continue. Let's continue. The option for this one, we're going a little further out because of the holidays. 28 days, we don't really have a choice. We would go here to the 195 strike price right here. I just want to take a quick look, if you guys don't mind, for EXP. And by the way, I gave you that on Wednesday as a bonus in the main channel. I don't even think I got to thank you for it today. Remember I said it's looking really good? It's up about $6 right now. I gave it to you on Wednesday right here. Actually, no, I gave it to you right here. That's right, John, it is. Anybody take Expedia? Anybody get in on this, or nobody? Huh. I gave it as a free trade. All right. Did you guys make money on it? Maybe just old Bob, just not yet. I can't do two things at once. I'll see. Still making. All right. If you guys are making money in Expedia, let me know how you did. Ooh, look at Deb, 85%. I like that. All right, let's continue. Let's continue. Let's continue. JXN. Jackson Financial. Fair enough, Robinson. Fair enough. Good reason not to do it. Doesn't really have strong anything to really holding the stock back. Volume is okay. KR, good. Look at that. 78% from Bob. Better copy those, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
Jackson Financial. Let's see how the spreads are. I'll be damned. They're not bad. I was about to say they're probably awful, but they're not bad. You don't like the chart of JXN? Okay. 1 second. I want to, my scanner's setting me off to stocks, and I want to look at them because I don't want to miss a good trade. Let me just put it here. Is AMD reporting, or did they already report? Can you let me know, Matt?
I'm looking.
Thank you. I think I'm going to give you guys a bonus trade right now for Friday.
They reported on Halloween.
Okay, great. All right, guys. So here's a bonus trade for you. You get into this baby right now. Yeah, we're good with that. Your stop loss will be right here at 115.65. It's got great relative strength right now. It's got volume. It's breaking out. You're going to go to 14 days out, and you're going to buy the 118 calls, $5. And you're going to offset that with the 125 calls. 14 days expiration. You want to see a nice strong breakout. 123, 124 level, nice strong breakout, okay? So don't say I never do anything nice for you. I want to take that myself. Looks so damn good. Okay, next one. Ooh, I remember somebody gave you this stock too just a few days ago. Look at that. Remember, we talked about this. It was a call. I gave you guys a call. You don't have to take the other side of the trade. It's just, you could just make it a call. But if you want to offset your risk, you could offset it a little bit. So right here, Logitech. We talked about it here. We talked about it here. Yes, I would, Anthony. I would probably liquidate it before earnings. I told you about it here, and now it's coming back up. For this, we would use the 8-day EMA, or maybe just the area. What I would want to see it for it to close below the 8-day EMA. I gave you all that information, Jeff. I gave you everything you need. The folks here can help you. No JP, no discard JXN. Right here. Option for this. Liquidity for options is not good for JXN. There's no good options for JXN. They're just a little too spready for me. Right here, 82.50 or 85. Yeah, you can go with the 85s. They're okay. They're still in the money a little bit. But if it starts dropping below 85, you want to go with the 82.50s. Next one. What a miserable day today. I mean, my God. Let's wait for a breakout above these levels. Let's wait for a little more upside here. Nice, Ray. I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? Hope you've been okay. Hope you've been feeling well. Watching paint dry. Good. Hopefully this has been helping you. So let's move on. This isn't ready just yet. The rest I've already given you. I've already talked about Ross Store, Shopify, and GE. So we've covered everything. This was actually the last one. What is that curved line above the last red candle? This is the 8-day EMA. It's a great thing to see if what you're doing is moving in the right direction. Kathy, good for you. Matt will copy that and raise and all that stuff. Matt, you want to go through seasonality?
Yeah. Sure can.
Somebody had a good question. Do you consider major holidays as a factor in your day trading system? Yes, major holidays are very bad for day trading. Very bad. They're not bad for swing trading because you still have the movement, but you don't have a lot of the noise, but not for day trading. Best thing to do, I'll give you the strike. It's not ready yet. You didn't get a strike price, Glenn, because it's not ready for action. Logitech is. I thought you were talking about GL. Here, Logitech right here. Yeah, 82, 50, 85, right in that ballpark. Really do like good, Jeff. Close profit. Nice. Look at that. People Roger, so when you see the curve on the top, it's the 8-day EMA, and if it's below, I want to see this right here. This is a high, a swing high. I'm sorry. I apologize. This is bar chart. This is how they do all-time highs or swing highs. I think it's an all-time, no, swing high, not an all-time high. Or no, all-time high, I think. Let's see. Or a year high. No, like a year high. Basically, when something is at a very high level, they put a little thing around it. That's all it is. Sorry about that. I thought you meant this, the 8-day EMA. Ignore this. It doesn't mean anything. It means absolutely nothing at all. No. Still like Ross Store. See how it looks. It's building up a nice base right now. Logitech expiration is 2 weeks. I think right here. Everything is there's nothing except 12.15 on it. All right, Matt, go ahead and do the seasonality. I'll keep my mouth shut. I also gave you guys a website called Financial Juice. It's called Financial Juice. It's a news aggregator, and it's nice to have that. Let me see if I could. Here it is. Yeah, you just put your news here. You put like things that you want, from here, and it's great. You could look at it's 10 seconds delayed, but unless you're like scalping, you don't need it. Okay, cool. So a lot of you have been turned on to it. It's pretty cool, right? Good, 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 good. Trying to help. All right, Matt, floor is yours.
Okay. You can see my screen. You should be able to. All right, here's the long side. It's kind of weak, to be honest. Doesn't look awesome. Like you've got consumer discretionary, only 75%. Same thing with utilities. That's not great for the long system. Tech, 75 also. And everything else is bad, except for energy is probably the strongest. 3 profit factor, 81% win rate. But other than that, kind of very subdued, very similar to the market action today, actually. On the short side, right here, a lot of nothing. 50s, 60s. We can't really do anything with that. 10-day hold really kind of says that we've got more of that coming. XLB maybe heats up a little bit. Financials, consumer discretionary, but on the whole, it's just kind of blah, you know? Let's go to the long side. Okay, Costco looks good. The bond, it's very news driven right now, so I would be careful, but seasonally it's strong. EUP, that's tough. You really, it's hard to make money with those. They don't move very much. Got Dollar General seasonality, and weren't you talking about that stock this morning, Roger?
Which one?
Dollar General.
We're long Dollar General.
Seasonality's at your back.
Good.
When
Yeah, it almost stopped us out by like I think we had like another dollar or two in there, and it's up now like $4 or $3 above that level. So it's starting to look a little better. So far, so far. So far we've taken one loss, LUV, but this Dollar General may be another one. I don't know. We'll see.
Are you sure?
Hmm?
Oh, we had 2.
No. LUV.
Hmm.
LUV. LUV, my friend. Unless there's something I'm mistaken, but I think LUV is the only one.
I'm probably mistaken.
Yeah, before I started, we had one. That's so funny. Before we started, you had one. Like
Right.
out of how many trades, though, right? Like 100 and something. Even the Etsy came back. Etsy. Go ahead, Matt.
Still pretty weak. What's the number? 157. That's pitiful. Yeah, just not a lot going on.
Yeah, seasonality into Thanksgiving is just not.
Because there's no volume.
Yeah.
NTRS short, 16 trades, 94% win rate if you're rounding. And the other thing that's been kind of irritating too is trend wise, this has been super jumbled the whole time. You don't see a lot of sectors moving together. 10-day hold, look at, see if there's anything that really pops. Not much. Maybe American Water, MSCI. Again, this is just super jumbled. Can't really make anything of that. On the short side, yeah, not much. Really not a lot. Maybe a few things today, but the seasonality is about as interesting as the market today.
Paint dry. Like watching paint dry. All right. Is that it, Matt?
Yeah.
So, folks, before I let you go, T-Buzz is having something at 3 p.m. today. Matter of fact, just to go here, making me very happy to learn things the correct way. Have a great weekend. I'm glad to hear that, Adam. Matt says something to check out seasonally wise. Let's see here. Next week, mostly algos. Yeah, T-Bus, 3 p.m. He's having a meeting. You don't want to miss out on it. It's going to be really great. I'm going to be around. I'm going to be around all weekend. I'm not going to be busy. I don't have much going on. I don't have much going on anyway. I'm usually sitting and trading or analyzing the markets or doing something relating to the markets. My life is just like watching paint dry, which I like very much. Yeah, the link, I did post the link and I'm going to post it again. It's right here. And Matt just posted it too, actually. There you go. So it's happening. It's happening at 3 p.m. today. And again, I hope you guys have a great day. And here is my email address. roger@rogerscott.com. I'm not going to be on Ask the Pros today. I don't even know what's going on Ask the Pros today. So you guys will have to be on your own, and that starts in about 5 minutes. Not the link to 3 p.m., but the replay link, please. The replay link to what? I don't know. Replay link to what we're talking about. All of my replays, these shows, if you go to the YouTube channel and click the live tab, they're all there. All of them. Yeah, and Stephen, if you have any other questions, feel free to email me. And I've already posted the, there's the APT show Matt posted, and we've posted the 7 a.m. secrets. Hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. And thank you for all the support and all the love. Bye. Have a great day, and hopefully I'll get my green screen back sooner than later.